course.
And I just wanted to ask you, what made you want to donate to support the African People's Education and Defense Fund?
Sure. So, you know, today to be honest, I started off the day woefully ignorant on what Project Uhuru offers the community here in Philadelphia. But I had learned from a friend at school that this project you guys are running here accepts furniture and other household items to raise money for
The
programs
African People's Education and Defense Fund.
for the African People's Education and Events Fund. And so I had a couch and I brought it over to donate to you guys, just to contribute what I can. And I think as a student in Philadelphia, I am very much a part of this, capitalist, movement of gentrification and erasure of cultures in the community in Philadelphia, especially moving into, I just recently moved into sort of the borderline between Grad Hospital and Grace Ferry, and I'm a part of that. I don't have solutions to how we as a community can sort of, fix that, but I'm happy that at least a part of what I have is going towards, a program that, a solution,
Right.
losing the words, but a solution from a more systemic approach, So thank you for being here. Thank you for your efforts, and I was glad that I could contribute, the little that I had today to what your program is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and we really appreciate and agree with you because this does combat gentrification.
Right.
Because this store is an economic development project,
Right.
Led by the black community.
Right.
So they're gentrifying all around here.
Exactly.
But this contends with that, and
Right.
so your donation is really important in pushing that back as well.
Right.
And it's a really important consciousness to have, and we
Yeah.
really appreciate that. And because the institution is black community led,
Right.
it makes a difference. It's not a charity. It supports black freedom and self-determination.
Exactly. And I plan to stay in touch with the. You have to give me
African
the full.
People's Education and Defense
I plan to stay in touch with the African People's Education and Defense Fund. Because I think, like I said, as a student here in Philly, I think I make up a decent amount of the population here that is woefully ignorant on what's actually going on in the city and how I think I'm part of the population that the city's booming economy is serving that doesn't need and shouldn't be serving. I'm very sleep deprived.
You're doing
But
great.
I will say
You're
that
doing great.
at my third year of medical school, so I'm a little sleep deprived. But I would say that down the street from me, I have two churches that sort of bookmark the end of my blocks, and one of them is still a congregation that's in service, and the other one is not. And apparently, there's word on the street that it's being bought out, like many other churches in what used to be predominantly black communities, being bought out to be turned into apartments to sort of in this feed-forward process of erasing the communities that once existed in these spaces. So I plan to be in touch to learn what more I can do, because again I am a trapped sort of contributor to this process because I am a student at Penn. But I'd love to learn more. So thank you. Yeah.
And by donating,
Yeah.
you actually pulled yourself out of that process, and took a stand for justice for the
Yeah.
black community.
Yeah.
So it is greatly appreciated. And we've got a lot of things going on that we want to invite you to come to. And we really appreciate your, being able to be conscious of that, because so many students don't have any consciousness of what the relationship is. That in particular white students, benefit at the expense of the black community, and
Exactly.
Temple is pushing the black community out, and Penn is pushing the black community out.
Exactly.
And that is, to enrich and profit the white population and, enforce poverty on the black community and the dispersal of that community.
Exactly.
So, gentrification is such a fancy word for a really vicious process.
Yeah, for displacement.
Yeah.
And erasure.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for what you do.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
All right.